Well, welcome everyone to the FundMatch webinar on social media. It's so great to see all of you today. I'm Diana Buswell, the FundMatch liaison, and today's topic is international social media campaigns. The presentation today is about 20 to 25 minutes.
Nice.
And please put your questions in the chat function, and I'll answer them at the end of the presentation.
Nobody ever does one that short.
In addition, the presentation will be recorded and uploaded to our website.
This is WUSADA.
And that way you can access as you need it. And with that, let's get started. The agenda today includes getting to know WUSADA, what is FundMatch, social media campaigns, the claims process, wrap up, and resources. We are the Western United States Agricultural Trade Association. We're a nonprofit trade association with over 40 years of exporting focus. We have a global network of resources, and we partner and advocate with the USDA and with the Foreign Agricultural Service. Our mission at WUSADA is to increase international growth of Western agribusinesses by providing financial support, export readiness, and business development services. Our vision, 10-year vision for 2033, is that Western agribusinesses thrive in world markets. Well, let's get to it first. Do you qualify for FundMatch? To be part of FundMatch, you have to be headquartered in the Western U.S. region. You must be a small to medium agribusiness. Your products are at least 50% U.S. grown, and you must be operating in business for more than 1 year. This slide is kind of the FundMatch process. Let's go through it and discuss each step. To begin the online application, sign on to your WUSADA dashboard, select FundMatch applications, and begin the process. Your engagement executive will reach out to you to answer any of your questions and or schedule a consultation. When you submit your application online, there is a $350 application fee. Once the application is received, it is reviewed for approval, and you'll receive your signed contract electronically. There is a 6% admin fee on your funding amount. And once that's all resolved, you can conduct your activities and subsequently compile your documentation to submit a claim for WUSADA to review. Once the claim is received, additional requests, if documents are needed, we'll request them, excuse me, and funds will be dispersed to the company. Now, when conducting international activities, the most important requirement of the FundMatch program is to use the origin statement product of the USA. And keep in mind, it must be present in all of your activities, your labels, your social media, and your trade shows. The first 4 boxes are the acceptable origin statements. So please take note of that. And if you ever have questions with regard to an origin statement that you maybe want to use in an activity or that, just reach out to your engagement executive and they'll walk you through any of those questions. When conducting FundMatch activities for reimbursement, these are standard items that are required for each expense. You must have a detailed invoice that includes the date, the name and address of your vendor, and all of the itemized charges, plus the name of the payer and your company contact info on it. Proof of payment must also be provided, and that would be in the form of a bank or credit card statement in a PDF format. You must include page 1 of the statement and the page of transaction. If you paid it by wire, include the wire transfer form, and if you paid it by check, include the check image. If it's a cash receipt, it must be signed and dated. Now, proof of activity varies upon the activity, and all activities, again, must display and promote the brand name and the valid origin statement. Now, for social media claim documentation, it includes campaigns for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google, Yahoo, and influencer blog posts. You must provide a detailed invoice, your proof of payment, the dates of the social media post or campaign, analytical data from the social media portal of the campaign and dates and the country market. A dated printed page or a screenshot of the advertisement, banner, or post must be included. And you must display your brand name and have the valid origin statement present in a manner easily and observable. For a post of a video, provide the video clip with a transcript or translation if it's needed, and it verifying that the brand and the valid origin statement is either spoken verbally or in print on the video. English translation is needed for any of the above items if in a foreign language. And a dated printed page and screenshot of the post will be required. Now, some important notes for social media claims. The proof of activity is necessary for each type of social media campaign. It is required that the links to the websites or page or post must be clearly targeted to the foreign audience and the country market you have selected in your FundMatch application. So let's talk about that for a minute. As a reminder, always make sure to go to your WSADA dashboard and click that check that your products are up to date and that the specific country market you're in is listed and approved for your activity. And all of these must be approved prior to your campaign. So it's kind of a good preparation step for you to take when you're doing your activities. The country affiliation or the internet country code must be clearly indicated in the links and the foreign social media platform domain. For example, if it's Mexico, MX, Canada.ca, Denmark.de. Domestic social media marketing.com is not eligible. Required documentation for each online social media ad campaign must be proven by a dated screenshot, including the brand and the U.S. origin statement for a social media post. Must include a full website URL address. Each screenshot should have the date for each month for the advertisement or the post that is running. The date stamp within the original post must be present, and the dated screenshots and printouts obtained during the online ad campaign will confirm that the ad is running as scheduled or as planned. Now, this is the page of ineligible expenses. So there's several different types of fees that aren't eligible, and I'll just kind of list down through those. Domestic websites are not eligible. Ads that promote any unapproved products or do not have a brand promotion within them are not eligible. An origin statement that is placed within a hashtag is not eligible. E-marketing slotting fees, e-commerce, or product listing fees, for example, on Amazon, eBay, or Facebook, ineligible. Hosting fees, domain purchasing fees, copywriting and licensing fees, online ads posted on your company website, ad server fees, online activity measuring fees, advertisement campaigns tied to a product purchase or a coupon or price discount or reduction, those are not eligible. Keep in mind that all of your activities should be for brand promotion only and never tied to purchase. Any costs or ads associated with your company's domestic website, sponsorships, media, or press release items, QR codes, registration or production cost, and general company advertising that does not include the specific product promotion information or a valid origin statement. Now, in the FundMatch guide, the reference pages for social media are pages 22, 23, and 24, and I would always suggest to take a look at those. Now, once you've completed your campaign, it'll be time to submit a claim. So the next couple of slides I've put in here so that you're familiar with what those screens look like. You log on to your WSATA dashboard and select the FundMatch program tile, and then you click on the claims tile, and you'll begin uploading your documents as it prompts you. And this is a reminder, about that country market. On the first screen that you have, it'll ask for your country market. If you click that drop down and your country market isn't there, that means we don't have it on our end for the application. The same thing goes with the products as well. You'll continue to hit that green next button until you've loaded all of your expenses. And then finally, you'll get to your submit button. And that's when it goes to our claims processing for reimbursement. Well, we're to our wrap up, and here are some tips for success. There are many ways to access resources and support at WSATA and the FundMatch program. Schedule a consult and meet your engagement executive. You can email fundmatch@wasata.org and we'll guide you to them. Read the FundMatch guide. We talked about that in the pages that are available for 22, 23, and 24 for this particular activity. And as always, review example claims and tutorials. They're on our website that you can access at any time. And at this point, this concludes the webinar. Thank you so much for attending. If you have questions or want to visit the website, that will help you a lot. Please contact fundmatch@wasata.org by email if you have any particular questions. In a couple of days, you'll receive a follow-up email with the slides from today's presentation and a link to the presentation. So now, if you would like to put your questions in the chat, give me a few moments. I'll adjust my screens and we'll get those answered for you. Okay, so do we have any questions in the chat so far? Let's look. Kylie's typing. If we provide a marketing allowance to a customer for social media spend, can we claim it? I want to make sure I understand your question. So if you provide a like a discount or a coupon to a client or a customer, is that what, am I understanding that, Kylie? Or you can just unmute and you can ask me as well.
Yeah, so if we were to provide like a marketing allowance to our customer for social media spend, so if they're promoting like let's say through Instagram or like other platforms, could we claim it within like if we're reimbursing or getting or yeah, we would reimburse the customer for like what they spend on the social media. Is that something that we could potentially claim?
No, that would not. That would be considered within the discount coupon allowance.
Thank you.
And Lexi's typing. Please give an example of what exactly would be a proof of activity for a social media campaign. A screenshot of where the campaign is ran. No, it needs to be a little bit more detailed for that. For example, if you were running a Facebook campaign, you would take a screenshot of that Facebook campaign and it would include the link at the top, probably, and then the actual post that's dated. And then if you would have your origin statement, your brand promotion, and that you would take a screenshot like on your laptop or desktop and or who's ever monitoring that campaign, they would need to take consistent screenshots of that so that we know it's dated and that it was run on the correct date. Does that help? And you can unmute too, Lexi, if you have more questions.
Yeah, that's helpful. So I'm assuming that means, because I think I took closer screenshots. So
Okay,
you're saying like take a screenshot of the entire screen, including the URL
right.
and everything.
That
Okay.
includes your taskbar at the bottom,
Okay.
that has your date and time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Leslie. And feel free to unmute any of you, that just want to ask questions. That's fine too. Please. We are interested in reimbursement for airfare, travel expenses specifically. Does this program cover that? Well, yes, it does for trade shows and trade missions. And if you'd like to have a little bit more information on that, please send an email to FundMatch at wasada.org, and we will guide you to your engagement executive, and they will get right back to you and let you know about that. Also, too, out on our website, there's extensive webinars and information with regard to travel. Does that answer your question, Leslie? Good. Okay, do we have anything else from anyone? Well, it looks like this concludes our webinar. Everyone have a great day. I look forward to getting your email with your follow-up information. If I can do anything else for you, reach out to us at fundmatch@wasada.org. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.